Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of the Outdoor Home Stay at Home live cooking demonstration. Tonight we're coming to you on another weeknight live from Table Rock Lake. We've done this once before, so we're out here again on a beautiful, a little bit warm, but it's still a beautiful evening. And I'm excited we got a new recipe we're trying tonight. Wanted to try and do something kind of on the healthy side, but also not just cook a meal kit like we've done a couple times. So it's a recipe that I've noticed before and maybe had some variation of it, but it's the first time I've ever tried it, and definitely the first time I've tried it on the Big Green Egg. So tonight we're doing chicken caprese, and I know for a fact over the last however many years that I've seen it on the menu, I think there's some salad variations of that I have not been saying that right all along. So I always try and Google stuff if I'm not certain before I go on camera in front of everybody and mispronounce it, and it's a good thing I did Google it because I had totally been saying it wrong. I don't know how you say it. Maybe you're shocked too when you look at the spelling, but I did not realize that's what it's called. So for this evening we're cooking on the Mini Max egg. We've got, just showing what we've got here, the Mini Max egg on top of the portable nest. So that allows us the portability to take it apart here and take it with us. And then I've got the mates, those also just pop off of here. I've got my stuff ready to go there. So we'll get started by putting the chicken on because it's going to take a little bit longer to cook, and then we'll explain what else we've got going on here. This also holds all your spot for all your tools, your ash tool, your tongs, whatever you're cooking with. It's got the little hooks there. Just going to give this one last little brush. We're at about 425 degrees direct grilling right over the charcoal tonight. So I think the last time we might have been baking. You can grill, roast, smoke, or bake. And tonight we're going to grill these chicken breasts. So I've got 2 breasts I'm going to put on here. Let me think about location because we could put this whole meal on here eventually. But I want to give these a head start. And for the chicken, we've got salt, pepper, garlic, onion powder, and Italian seasoning that is on the chicken breast. So we're going to let those get a head start so they can start cooking. The rest of the meal that we're doing here, we're going to do the entire meal on the Big Green Egg tonight. So then to finish it off, we've got baked potato. We're going to actually do grilled baked potato. That's a new recipe. I've tried twice baked potatoes, all kinds of potatoes, but this you actually take a baked potato and then finish it off on the grill, which will be interesting. We'll actually get some char marks on there, and then we're going to do some skewers of the Brussels sprouts. So we've got salt and pepper and olive oil on the Brussels sprouts, and salt, pepper, and olive oil on the potato as well. I think I mentioned 425 degrees direct on the chicken. That's going to take it's going to take probably about 15 minutes or so. We'll kind of check the chicken as we go. But so it's chicken caprese, and while I was learning how to actually pronounce that, I decided, well, let's just see what type of food this is and maybe learn a little bit about it. So maybe everybody already knows this except for me, but it's an Italian dish, and it was actually named after the place that it originated, called the island of Capri. And as I started looking into that just to see where it originated, some people say the 50s, and I saw one said all the way back to the 20s. But it was a dish that was created in the island of Capri, which is south of Italy. And I started looking at that, and man, even though this is not, we're probably not going to take, I'd love to go see Italy. I don't think this is the year that's going to happen. We're kind of encouraged, we're all just staying home and doing things at home, but looked like a real beautiful area. A place called, I think it was Blue Grotto. So maybe there's some people, if you've been there and you're watching, chime in and let us know. I'd love to hear that if you actually have, but that is definitely on my bucket list. I'd love to go see Italy. I think it'd be really cool. Some of the Venice area, but that's on my bucket list now too. And maybe after we have this meal, that'll be even more so. We'll see how we finish off the chicken at the end. We're just going to get that grilling for now. So it's a little warm out here tonight. If I look like I'm sweating, it's probably because I am. It's a little toasty, but I still think I'd rather be outside cooking. You're either going to warm up outside by standing out here cooking, or I'm going to warm up the house or the inside of the boat if we were cooking in there. And I certainly don't get the same results when I cook inside. No offense to oven manufacturers, but I certainly don't get the same results in an oven that I get every time that I cook in the Big Green Egg. Chicken is just amazing. Just about everything's amazing on the Big Green Egg. So it doesn't have any seasons. As long as you're willing to get out here in the elements and brave the heat a little bit, this is going to give us the same results. Right now it's hot, but it could be 20 degrees outside, and I'd still probably be out here cooking our meal just because the results are better. So. Okay, we've given that a little bit of a head start. Go for just a couple more minutes. Of course, we're in July now. Hope everybody had a safe and happy holiday. We're now in July, and it's definitely warming up. And hope everybody is staying safe. Just want to make sure everybody knows, of course, the store is open for operation now. We're doing all the safety measures to protect you, protect us as well, trying to keep things safe. So still got our furniture sale that's going on right now, and if I'm being honest right now, if I could somehow make one of the umbrellas that we sell, you know, take some of this direct sun off of me, that would be beneficial right now. It's pretty hot. But the cool thing is, we were actually in this same spot, I think it was a couple weeks ago that we were out here, but the wind is a different direction tonight. So instead of facing that direction, we're facing back into the cove, which the cool thing to that is probably pretty close to dinner time. It seems to time out that way. It's going to be pretty close to sunset. So we'll sit out here and watch the sun go down, and it'll cool off a little bit after that. It's a great time when it's hot like this to go ahead and maybe start preparing for when it gets nicer, and update the outdoor furniture. Like I mentioned, umbrella, all the grills. I mean, this is the time to, nothing against the restaurants, but we're doing a lot more staying at home and cooking at home than we are going out to eat. And certainly, like I mentioned, as much as I'd love to go to Italy, or go on a cruise ship again. We love to go on cruise ships. We love boats. That's probably obvious, but this isn't the year to do that. I think we're going to stay home and get some stuff done and spend more time outdoors. So I'm going to go ahead and, this chicken's cruising along, I'm going to go ahead and actually I'm going to put just a little more olive oil so we don't stick. We've just got a couple skewers here with these Brussels sprouts. We basically cut the ends off and then cut them in half, and then season them with the salt and pepper and olive oil. And same thing, this is a baked potato. Just a little underdone than normal because it's going to cook a little bit more when we grill it. No matter how we plan, we always seem to have a leftover baked potato when we do steaks or something.
Seems to work out well.
It does. Okay, and I'm going to start with the potatoes, and I'm going to go, I don't know if you call that meat side down, open side down, whatever we want to call that. Don't want them touching the chicken, but right there in the center should be enough. And actually, these aren't hot yet. I can actually get those going on there. On our veggies here, it calls for, I believe it was 10 to 15 minutes. So we gave it about a 5-minute head start. And I'm actually, now I don't want to waste any olive oil. We'll give that a little drizzle over the Brussels sprouts. As those that know me would know, I'm not known to eat many Brussels sprouts. But you throw it on the grill and I'll try just about anything. Okay, so we're gonna let that sit there. I'll turn the chicken breast over here when they're about halfway through. Let that all cook together. I don't know if we want to get some shots of the lake here, or take a break and come back once we we'll show the entire process here, including how we do the finished product, because there's some other ingredients that'll go on the chicken at the end. Chicken caprese, grilled Brussels sprouts, got to think this through, and grilled baked potato. That's kind of a mouthful. On Table Rock Lake on a beautiful weeknight. Gets pretty quiet out here during the week. Can't see the rest of the lake.
And we have company.
We have company. Oh, sure enough. Well, how about that? You just never know who you're going to run into on a weeknight at the Table Rock Lake. So we're back on the video, and things are getting pretty close here. I guess I'll wave to our friends first, but so these are some friends of ours back from the dock. Apparently they've got the same idea. They're going out for a little night cruise. So what we've got here, we'll keep going. They're probably gonna do a little drive-by. So I'm gonna turn the baked potatoes over. They've been going for about 6 minutes. Got just a little bit of char on the outside there. Flip over our asparagus. That's starting to look pretty good.
Brussels sprouts.
See ya. Have a good night. I said asparagus, didn't I? I think that might be a. I think that might be a cousin, maybe, to the family.
Sure.
Check her. Flip our chicken over here and check it. It's really starting to smell pretty good. Never know who you're going to run into out here, I guess. Okay, so I don't know how many times. You probably get tired of hearing it. These are worth their weight in gold. Keeps it from being guesswork on whether or not the chicken's done. And you don't want to cut into over 150 to 6 degrees there. Just a little bit less there. We're getting pretty close. We're shooting for 160 if we let it rest.
Cheese has to melt anyway.
True, we do have to melt the cheese on there. These are some thicker pieces of mozzarella, so I'm going to go ahead and start doing that now. Okay, so to complete the chicken caprese, is that right? Caprese. I think I added an
You
M on
looked
that
it up.
one. I added an M on that one, I think. I'm already, the heat's getting to me here or something, but it's all good. So we have some thick cut mozzarella here. We're going to put on here because this is going to take a little bit to melt. And then what I'm going to do after this, I'm going to shut the lid. If you're looking, the saying we have with the big green egg, if you're looking, you're not cooking. For all the magic to happen in the big green egg, it happens when the lid is closed. It keeps all the moisture in the food that you're cooking, and it'll even help that cheese taste better. So what I've got going on here, as soon as that cheese melts, we're going to take that off. We've got fresh sliced tomatoes. We have fresh basil that we're going to put on top. I've got chopped basil we'll hit on top, and then some garnished basil, and then we have a balsamic reduction sauce that you could even do that on the egg, and honestly I would have, except for I forgot the sauce pot that actually is made, would even fit on this side, comes with the brush, little cast iron. It's just perfect to put in there and just let it reduce, and that could have been on there the whole time we were cooking, but totally forgot to bring that out here, so we ended up cooking that. But you can do the balsamic reduction, you can do I think up to 2 weeks in a refrigerator. You can make it ahead of time and use it for all kinds of stuff. So I might even, now that I think about it, it's pretty good stuff. Unless you disagree, I might put a little bit of this on the Brussels sprouts. What do you think?
Sure. Just a little.
It's great when the camera can talk to you. Make sure you don't make mistakes like that. I'm going to get just a little more char on those potatoes. Flip those over so that vinegar can kind of incorporate. You don't want to overcook this. I keep saying asparagus, Brussels sprouts. Even if I don't necessarily like them all that much, I try not to overcook them. Looks like our friends are maybe doing a little after dinner cruise, sunset. They'll probably head down there and watch the sunset. It's pretty nice, even if it is warm. Why stay inside when you can get outside, enjoy the outdoors? Get out on the lake, go camping, go in the backyard, hang outside with friends and family and cook something. Okay, I think we're getting close here. I'm going to go ahead and start taking our veggies off. So we've got our skewers here. Grilled Brussels sprouts. Grilled baked potato. I'm looking forward to trying this one. I'm looking forward to trying this whole recipe. Normally I do Brussels sprouts, I would do it in a cast iron skillet, even still on the egg, but I think this is going to get maybe a little bit more of the kind of that oaky flavor from the charcoal doing it this way. And same thing on the baked potato. It's probably not getting a whole lot of flavor when it's
nice and crispy.
yeah. I'm going to double check these. We're probably there now. We've got the Big Green Egg makes a version of this. This is actually ThermoWorks ThermoPen. These things are super quick, super accurate. We are good to go. Cheese is melted. So now what we're going to do is take the chicken off. Chicken caprese. I have to think about it, but I got it there. And I guess I don't need to use the tongs on the garnish here. Basil first or tomato?
I think tomato.
gonna put tomato right over the top. We have a little bit less tomato here because I'm not as big of a tomato fan, but I'm trying a new thing. I'm finally starting to grow up. I'm eating some salad when I didn't used to. I've had more salad in the last month or so than I've had my entire life. Okay, so we'll sprinkle a little of the fresh basil on top.
Good.
And a voice
Basil's strong.
voice from above there. All right, and then we have some basil for garnish. Just put that here for now. For those watching, you can probably tell this is not what I normally do. If I'm being honest, I bring it in and set it down in the kitchen and then it ends up on a plate. But, all right, and then we're just gonna drizzle our balsamic vinegar reduction over the top. Put them in the way. And then we'll just shut down the big green egg there. The charcoal goes out in 20 minutes. It's ready to cook the next time with the same charcoal. So there is our chicken caprese, a grilled baked potato, and grilled Brussels sprouts. I'm holding it up to you.
Forget I'm short.
Turn it around here where you can see. And another episode of the Outdoor Home, Stay at Home live cooking show series. We're coming to you every week. We'll keep doing this once a week. Even if it's 100 degrees outside, we'll keep doing this. As long as you keep watching, we'll keep filming these and try and keep sharing ideas. Love reading all the comments in the videos. So if you see anything you like or dislike, or you've got suggestions or anything, any questions about the egg, just put them in the comments. We will certainly answer every single one of those, and we can even share the recipes in the comments as well. So just remember, just because we have to stay at home doesn't mean we have to stay inside. So get outside and enjoy your backyard and enjoy your patio, enjoy the lake, enjoy camping. Just get out and do stuff and be safe. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.